Imagine two people, identical in every way, same income, same age, same potential. Person A lives in a sleek, minimalist apartment, drives a sensible, fuel-efficient car, and buys their coffee from a local roaster. Person B, on the other hand, posts envy-inducing photos of exotic vacations, sports a designer watch, and leases the latest luxury SUV. On the surface, Person B appears to have it all, radiating an aura of success. But what if I told you that Person A is likely building a far more robust, secure future, while Person B is trapped in a sophisticated, yet ultimately self-defeating financial illusion? This is the profound disconnect between perceived financial success and actual wealth. A chasm often widened by what we might call effortless financial systems. We're bombarded with narratives of instant gratification and seamless living. Financial apps promise to automate our savings with a few taps. Investment platforms boast of algorithms that can outsmart the market. The message is clear: building wealth should be easy, intuitive, almost passive. And for many, the allure is irresistible. We see the curated lives online, the designer logos, the 5-star reviews, and we equate this visible consumption with financial mastery. This is the trap of lifestyle inflation and status signaling. We begin to measure our worth by what we acquire and display, mistaking outward appearances for inner substance. But here is where psychology often trumps mathematics. Our brains are wired for immediate rewards. The dopamine hit from a new purchase, the social validation from a like on an Instagram post. These are powerful, tangible sensations. The abstract concept of compound interest, the slow, steady growth of a diversified portfolio, simply can't compete with the instant gratification of a luxury item. A 2020 study in the Journal of Consumer Research highlighted how perceived social status significantly influences spending decisions, even when those decisions are detrimental to long-term financial health. We chase the feeling of success, not the reality of it, because the feeling is immediate, and the reality takes time and discipline to build. Consider the contrast between two archetypes, the paycheck-to-paycheck PA individual and the arbitrager of time and value ATV, a term I'm using to describe someone who prioritizes long-term value over immediate show. The PA might be someone earning a substantial salary, perhaps 6 figures, but every dollar is accounted for, often allocated to debt, leases, and discretionary spending that fuels a lifestyle they can't sustain if their income were to drop even slightly. Their financial system, while appearing sophisticated with its various credit lines and subscriptions, is inherently fragile. A job loss, an unexpected medical expense, or even a minor economic downturn can send them spiraling. Their behavior is driven by a need to maintain a perceived social standing, an outward projection of success that masks an underlying financial precariousness. The ATV, on the other hand, might have a similar or even lower income, but their approach is fundamentally different. Their behavior is characterized by intentionality and deferred gratification. They understand that true wealth isn't about how much you spend, but how much you accumulate and control. The hidden cost for the PA isn't just monetary, it's the erosion of their future options. Every dollar spent on a depreciating asset or a fleeting experience is a dollar not invested in assets that generate future income or provide future flexibility. The long-term math is stark. The PA is essentially trading future security for present validation. The ATV actively seeks out unsexy alternatives. They might buy a reliable used car instead of leasing a new luxury model, or choose a comfortable, well-located rental over a mortgage on an oversized house they can barely afford. This isn't about deprivation. It's about optimizing for long-term financial math. They understand that the depreciation on a new luxury car can be staggering, that the interest paid on a large mortgage compounds against them, while the returns on a diversified investment portfolio compound in their favor. Research from the Vanguard Group consistently shows that consistent, long-term investing in low-cost index funds can yield substantial returns, far outpacing the value preservation of most luxury goods. The ATV's system is built on principles of frugality, disciplined investing, and a keen understanding of what truly grows wealth over time. This brings us to the crucial identity shift. We've been conditioned to believe that wealth is about appearances, the house, the car, the clothes. But real wealth, the kind that provides genuine security and freedom, is about optionality. It's the freedom to leave a job you dislike, the option to pursue a passion project, the control over your time and your life. This optionality is built not by accumulating things, but by accumulating assets that generate income or appreciate in value, and by minimizing liabilities that drain resources. The ATV understands that true status comes not from what you own, but from the freedom you possess. So, what's one simple action you can take within the next 24 to 48 hours to begin shifting from the illusion of effortlessness to the reality of wealth? It's this audit your automatic expenses, those subscriptions you forget you have, the recurring payments for services you barely use, the automatic renewals for things you no longer need. Go through your bank statements and credit card bills with a fine-tooth comb. Identify just one recurring expense that you can eliminate or reduce. That small act of reclaiming control, of consciously choosing where your money goes, is the first unsexy step towards building a financial system that truly works for you, not against you.